Hey guys, welcome back to another classic Mortal Kombat outfit video. As you may know, the new Scarlet, Jade, and Katana skins have come out, and I decided I would make a quick video on how to update any classic outfits that you may have with the new gear pieces that came out. I will be away for about 3 days. I'm going to my grandparents tomorrow. On Thursday, it's my grandpa's birthday, so we're going to pick out a new puppy for him as a surprise. But then I'm going to be dropped back off home on Friday, and I should be back to uploading videos then. I've been thinking of making some Planetside 2 live streams, so yeah, that's to look forward to. I got a new vape, so you can look forward to some more high streams, as I like to call them. But anyway, let's start off with Katana. So, you can have this for either MK2 or MK3 Katana, it doesn't matter, but we're going to be focusing solely on MK3, and for any changes I made to my previous classic outfits, I'll address them. So for MK3, you literally just put on every single piece of gear that comes with the new Femme Fatale skin pack. So that is going to be the Future Empress mask. It's slightly different than her classic mask. This mask has like darker lines. I think it's lower down on her face. Yeah, slightly different. For her war fans, you want to equip the Lethal Breeze war fans, and these are the classic fans finally added into the game. Previously, I was using these fans because these were like the closest, but now we have the actual classic, just straight up perfectly smooth fans. And then for the size, it really doesn't matter. I chose mirrored edge just because it came with the pack. Alternatively, let me see if I can find it. You can use Old Faithful, and I believe these are Melina's Sai from MK9. But if you just want to rock the entire classic set, just go with Mirrored Edge. And for her outfit, go with Soul Survivor. The Steeled Beauty is slightly different. It's a slightly darker blue. This one's a slightly lighter blue. So, it's really up to personal preference, really. And if you've seen my past videos, you'll know which outro to pick, the Airs and Graces. It's her classic bow victory pose. Oh, and to update your Mortal Kombat 2 appearance, just choose the Lethal Breeze fans, and whichever Sai you want. I just put the Mirrored Edge on this one. Alright, now for Jade. Jade is a little bit weird. Alright, so nothing really changed with my Mortal Kombat 2 Jade, other than the staff. But the staff, it really doesn't matter. Just pick a staff that has like as little stuff going on as possible. So I put on the new staff that she got, but you can pick any one. It's really up to personal preference. And just go back to my previous classic outfit videos to see the mask and the Razorangs you should put on MK2. But for MK3, it's different. So you want to pick the Lonely Assassin mask. It's pretty much the exact same as Katana's. It gives her the like the new mask with the black lines on the ends and the kind of black outline on the top. For the Razorang, go with Furthest Cry. Alternatively, you could go with Imperial Executioner, however, I like Furthest Cry because I like the neon lights on the ends. The Razorang that came with this pack is the Glaze of Outworld, or the Glaive of Outworld, and you can pick this, but personally, I like the I like the more pronounced, here, let me get them both in view, there we go. I like the more pronounced curves of the furthest cry. But this one's really up to personal preference. If you want to do this one, you can. If you want to have this one, you can. Or if you want to have any Razorang, go ahead, but to me, these ones are more accurate to the arcade machines than the Glaive of Outworld. I might be wrong. It has been a while since I looked up the images to make my original classic outfit, but it's really up to you. And then for the staff, choose Rod of Edenian Might. Now, when you have the classic MK2 or MK3 appearances on, it changes all of her staves to pink. So you don't have to worry about that. It even makes her... Let me see what this looks like. Oh, that's cool. It even makes her broomstick one pink. But choose the Rod of Edenian Might. It has the least amount going on with it. Like, it doesn't have any like metal bits on it like this one does, or like this one. And I believe it also makes the staff slightly shorter. Not shorter, thinner. But I might be wrong. It looks thinner to me. Then for the outfit, this one's a bit weird because I'm not using her default classic outfit. Because when you use her... Alright, do you see her mask in the middle? Do you see how it's green? For whatever reason, when you use her normal, like, default classic, it makes the middle black, and it makes the outsides green. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. And that triggers my OCD so bad, because I just want to use, like, the default one that's meant to be used. But we're just gonna have to go with this one until NRS decides to fix it, if it was a mistake. Because as far as I know, all the other ones seem to be fine. Like, this one, like, swaps the green and black, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does, so, like, that one makes sense. It's a bit of an odd design choice, but... yeah, so don't use the Outworld Courier. Instead, go with the third dimension. Even though it's slightly darker than her default, just slightly. Like, you can see it's, like, barely noticeable. It also changes the black around her legs. You can see it goes, like, instead of black, it's, like, more of a dark grayish color. But yeah, just don't go with this one. Go with this one. Go with the third dimension. It just makes the skin look so much better. And as for the outro, use the Counter-Strike outro. It's a classic victory pose from the arcade. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Jade. And then finally, Scarlet. Now, Scarlet was not in the original arcade machines. She made her debut in Mortal Kombat 9, and she was so loved by the player base that they brought her back for MK11. So, there's not really anything to reference her on, so really, you can just do whatever you want when it goes for the knives or the blood vials. But here's what I did for my classic Mortal Kombat 3. I went with the Guardian of Shao Kahn's Vision mask. That's the one that came with the pack. It's the same with all the other female ninjas. For her dagger, I went with Raiko's Ritual Blade. I just think it looks like the most like default, not too crazy, just like a basic looking Tonto, you know? If you're wondering, here's the one that came with the pack. It's like this cool, like, curved design. That's really cool how it, like, shines in the light like that. I might equip this, but who knows? You can't really see her knife that often anyways, because she doesn't use it in any of her fatalities. She only uses it in her, like, normal fighting combos and her fatal blow. So, you can use whatever knife you want for this, pretty much. Yeah, this one's alright. But I just went with Reiko's Ritual Blade. And then for the Blood Vial, just go with the default Blood Vial. I find it blends in with her outfit the most. I'm sure if I do enough digging, I could find a better one. Here's the one that came with the pack. It's like this one. It has like the same kind of curvature design as her dagger, like around the vial like that. But the default one kind of blends in slightly better, and it doesn't like reveal. Like, see, like when you're far away, you're not going to notice it at all. For her skin, go with the default Old Blood skin. Alternatively, you could go for the Pure Hunger. It makes her like a very deep shade of red, which is cool. And then her intros and outros don't really matter. I just went with the Crimson Reaper for this one. But since she wasn't in any of the other arcade machines, she doesn't have a classic victory pose to replicate. And I updated my Mortal Kombat 1 Shang Tsung, so I guess I'll just show this off while we're here. So this is the best I could do for MK1 Shang Tsung. So for his bracers, use Spirit Stealers. Alternatively, you could also use Arms of the Fiendish Sorcerer, because in the arcade machines he had like he had yellow lines around the wrist area of his coat, but these ones are a bit too, they go a bit too far up his arm. So these ones just blend in better with his coat. And the scroll, it doesn't really matter. I just went with Lord Shinnok's Bane. And then for the soul bottle, I went with Harvested Demon Souls because it blends in the best with his coat. And then the skin I'm using is called Ancient Magus skin. It fits his like yellow and blue color scheme that he had in the arcade. I know he had like a purple, more like a purple colored robes, but this is the closest you can get. Alternatively, you could use, where is it? Let's see. You could use this one, the Practitioner of Devilry, where it adds like more blue on the back, but it doesn't make his arms blue. But I just wanted to go with the one that just adds the most blue to his arms, and just like brings it together to look like his classic jacket that he had on. But yeah, guys, I just decided to make that quick little video. Oh! MK Armageddon Frost. Here's how you make her. I've almost forgot. I'm sorry, it's kind of late where I'm at right now, so I'm kind of not fully with it. But here's how I make Mortal Kombat Armageddon Frost. So go with the frozen... I can't really see. Frozen filter mask. This is the closest I could get to Armageddon Frost. If you want, you could use Chronal Rebreather. It's like the alternative mask to the other one, but go with Frozen Filter. For the back piece, just go with this one, the one that came with the pack. All the other ones kind of stick out too much and have too many like neon lights on them. So this one's just like the one that blends in the most, as far as I know. And then for her frozen core, use the Strength of Arctica. This has the classic, what's it called? The classic Lin Kuei symbol on it. It's the same one that came with the pack. And then for her outfit, don't use the Kori power. Use the Cold Killer. Because this one matches her Armageddon skin the best. Because in Armageddon, her outfit was very blue. It was like a very deep shade of blue. And this is the best that you can get. This one's a bit too light. This one matches Sub-Zero a bit too much. And this one just looks... If you have this one on, it looks like you have the normal MK3 Frost. But with this one on, it sticks out because it's not as vibrantly blue. And then intros, outros, doesn't really matter. I'm really close to unlocking this intro, and this is the one I'm going to be using for my Classic Frost skins. Because it's like the least robotic one. So I've been using this one so far. Let's see, is that everything? I think that is everything. Unless if I'm misremembering. Nope, I think that's all the classic outfits. Alright. But yeah, guys, I just decided to make that quick video while I'm gone, so you'll have something to watch for the 3 days that I'll be up at my grandparents'. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.